Welcome, fight fans. This is Before the Bell. This is digital face-offs for the WBC Muay Thai, the new project where we take champions and challengers going face-to-face to ask the most, frequently asked questions about world title shots. Today, we're talking to two phenomenal female athletes ahead of their clash on the 25th of October for the Super Featherweight world title. Of course, Shannon Gardiner, who is defending her Super Featherweight WBC Muay Thai title against Claire Rankine from Scotland, who is challenging, flying all the way from Europe to Western Australia on the Muay Thai Super Series in Perth, 25th of October. You can definitely check it out. It is worth going to see. So joining me, the reigning champion Shannon Gardiner, representing Kao Sok Gym in Australia, and the number one contender, Claire Rankine from Headhunters Martial Arts in Scotland. Ladies, welcome to the show. I'll go to Shannon first. How are you feeling about a week and a half out from fight night?
Yeah, man, feeling good, feeling excited, fit, happy with my prep. Feeling good. Really excited to put on a show. The show is going to be amazing. There's some quality matchups. So obviously I'm excited to share the ring with Claire and put on a wicked show, but to sit back and watch some fights, I'm excited. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's certainly a clash of two female titans that I've been looking forward to, not just as a fan, but, as a quasi-journalist as well. When I saw the matchup, it was one that I was certainly excited about. Claire, how are you feeling about a week and a half out?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. It's my first time having all these different aspects of like travel and flying there and stuff like that. So there's like some new obstacles in the way, but with the fight itself, I feel really good. It's my first time doing a camp outside of Thailand as well. So I don't know, there's just a lot of different new things, but I feel really good for it. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I suppose it's one of those things to take into consideration, like climate, and then of course the travel. Sometimes those things affecting weight and those things. So yeah, I definitely can empathize with things like that. Now, I'll go over to Shannon first. Shannon, you captured the super featherweight crown back in February 2024 and have stayed active, picking up strong wins on RWS against Linda Feisel and Hong Tong. How have those performances helped you evolve as a champion heading into this title defense?
Yeah, so obviously I defended my belt back in February. I originally won it against Tiara Brandt the year prior. And then this year, fighting three times on RWS, it's been back to back preps. I've been fine tuning in between preps. So coming into this fight, I know I'm fit. I'm probably in one of the best conditions I've been in. And, rolling back to back preps, you are just adding to the game. So yeah, it's helped a lot just being busy this year and fighting quality opponents. And, there's no place to do it other than RWS at the moment. So yeah, it's been wicked.
In the world of Muay Thai.
Yeah.
Claire, looking at your journey, it's also been incredible, training and competing in Thailand for, nearly 7 years, even becoming the first Scottish woman to ever fight at Lumpini Stadium. How did that experience in Thailand shape you as the fighter that you are now?
I think it just, with the amount of experience that you can build up in Thailand, like literally fighting every month, like Shannon said, like constantly being active, you can keep building on your game. But I think like now that I've come home, I've had like almost like a full year of just being able to focus on like fine tuning things and sharpening things and really developing myself. So yeah, I built up a lot of experience there, but I feel like coming home, I've now been able to like bring it all together in a sense.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I suppose, as you both know, you can get to a certain point where being active is, it's a really good thing in terms of being a fighter, being active and developing as a fighter, developing your ring craft. But I suppose there's kind of a point in your experience where you tend to kind of plateau, especially in the Thailand experience, just fighting. And, you tend to sort of hit a standpoint. And coming back home, you get to work on some of the finer points and the finer nuances of the sport. So yeah, I definitely appreciate that idea of coming back home and relearning the craft, because also fighting in Western Muay Thai is a lot different to fighting in Thailand and fighting Thai opponents all the time, because it's a different game essentially, not the old kind of stadium Muay Thai where 5 round 1 and 2 is a bit of a slower pace, where contemporary Muay Thai, you just got to go, go, go for 5 rounds. So it's a different kind of fitness. Now, Shannon, you've been there before. You've worn the belt. You're a multiple world champion in different sanctioning bodies. You've defended titles, as you said before, back here in February 2024. What feels different about this fight camp and this opponent compared to previous fights?
Obviously, with Claire, she likes to fight. Like, I know she's going to bring the fights. My other fights have been slightly different. They've been a bit more like Muay Thai or just a different style. So Claire's bringing something new to the game. She's a bit more of an active fighter. Like, I know she's going to apply that pressure. So obviously that's something different. And then I feel like your second defense is just, I don't know, there's something special about it. Defend it 2 times and retain the belt 2 times is, you're the best of the best. Like, you've been tested, you've won it, you've been tested twice. So to win it again will just be, it'll prove that I am at the top, I am the best, and I am the one to beat. So yeah.
Yeah, I suppose it's that notion of kind of solidifying and cementing your legacy, if that's the case. And Claire, you've racked up a lot of fights, nearly 40 fights in such a short span of time. What's changed most about you since those the early Thailand days?
I think mainly just trying to find my style in a sense. Like Shannon says, like I do just love to fight, but sometimes you have to like think a little bit more than that. So I think like especially coming home, now I've been able to like put more together in my fight game, rather than just being like, I just want to like go for it. Like now I've got a bit more to it and I built a bit more into my style. So I definitely think this fight, like, I'm kind of excited to see how it's gonna go because I haven't been able to fight since I came home. So, like, this is gonna be like a brand new kind of style and fight method for me. So I kind of wish I could like watch it.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of those things. When you come up aggressive fighters, a lot of fighters tend to stay in their style. I know, back in my illustrious career as a fighter, I tended to stick to my style and work to a certain point, but then I had to learn to change a little bit, and that's why I really like the point that you're talking about. Going back home and refining your craft. Now, Shannon, if we go into that idea a little bit, you said that Claire loves to fight. She's known for a forward pressure style. You've built your success on timing, ring IQ, fight IQ. How do you see your style matching up against hers?
I love the back foot. We all know that. So someone who brings the fight to me is kind of, that's kind of what I want. I like taking back foot. It's where I'm comfortable. I'm happy to take front foot, but I'm comfy on the back. So yeah, I don't know. Like Claire said, I kind of wish I could watch the fight. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. So yeah, it's going to be good.
Well, that's where I come in. I'm the lucky one. I actually get to watch the fight. So,
Oh,
you can always watch it back after, but
yes.
I'll definitely be watching the live stream. Now, thinking about that, I don't want to go too much into game plans, Claire, because, that kind of defeats the purpose of having a game plan. But do you think you're bringing something different to this fight rather than what you're always known for? Your walk forward, very tough, very aggressive walk down style.
Definitely. I'm almost kind of concerned people are gonna be like, oh, she she changed it. But I definitely think I'm just bringing a much smarter, like more technical side. I think I'm able to take back some of the aggression, take back some of the forward pressure, and replace it with, higher, like actually using my fight IQ and actually using my experience because I have like almost 40 fights. Whereas I think in Thailand, I was fighting so regularly that it just became like autopilot, just this works, so I'll just keep doing it. Whereas back home, I've actually had time to go, oh, okay, I don't actually need to use my face to block. I can actually just do this and cut an angle and do these other things. So I think it definitely has changed while I've been home.
Now, this is your first world title opportunity with WBC. What does this shot mean to you, your gym, and Scottish Muay Thai as a whole?
It means like so much. Like talk about feeling the pressure. But no, I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited to represent my gym as well because like my gym here, even though I've been in Thailand for 7 years, like I started with them way back in the beginning, and they've supported me even while I was in Thailand. So to do it for them and also just for Scottish Muay Thai as well, I feel like we don't have that many, especially females, like Scottish females out there. Like we have a couple in Thailand, but it's really not that big a scene yet for people. So I really hope that this opportunity will open up more and kind of show like what girls we do have over here as well.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because, the Scottish Muay Thai, in my perspective, a lot of the Scottish fighters I've known have been really technical, really crafty, and really experienced fighters. And it's interesting that you say that because my experience of Scottish Muay Thai is, meeting a lot of fantastic uh, fighters over here in Thailand that make the journey over. Would you describe Scottish Muay Thai as a healthy scene and a growing scene, or do you think there's a lot that could be done to grow it?
I definitely think it is growing. I think just unfortunately, it's always a male dominated sport. Of course, it's always going to be. So I think getting
Mm.
more women into it would definitely be good. We do have obviously like Nico and Stephen Irvin and stuff in one from Scotland. I just wish that there was like more women in it as well. So I think we just need to build up more exposure for it in Scotland.
Yeah, it's an interesting one because, as you said, like two massive names within the sport. And Australia's had a very, very long relationship with Muay Thai, and the female scene's quite healthy. But I think that's due to its geographical proximity to Thailand. It's quite easy for us. We're I don't want to say this, but we're from the lucky country in terms of Muay Thai. We have the ability to fly over. It's only, I think, from Perth, what, 6 hours, 6 hour flight?
Yeah.
Yeah,
6.5. Yeah.
yeah, from Sydney, where I'm from, it's 8 hours. Not like the UK where it nearly takes you a whole day. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to see Scottish Muay Thai grow because I think it's phenomenal scene. Now, just quickly going to Shannon, how do you see Western Australian Muay Thai at the moment? Do you think it's healthy? Do you think it needs growing?
It's good. We've got it's hard. We've got our high level pros who are absolutely killing it, and then we've got a lot of the grassroots or the entry level pros. To be honest, WA is missing that middle scene. The pros who are at those like 10 to 15 pro fights who are like national level fighting, not international. Like we're missing that scene in WA at the moment. But we're strong. Like we've got a lot of up and comers. The female scene's really good in WA. Actually, there's a lot of girls. So yeah, it's pretty good. I would like to see more high level pro females, but yeah, like you guys have said, it's just a matter of time. So yeah.
Now, one last question in terms of talking about, fighters' perspective. Shannon, finally, what does it mean to represent Kao Sok, but not only Kao Sok, to put the Australian flag on a world stage once again?
Yeah, representing a gym like Kao Sok, that's been one of the gyms since the very start of Oz Muay Thai. So it's actually like a privilege to be able to fight under that banner, to be associated with like Darren Kurovic and all the guys who have came out of Kao Sok. Yeah, representing them is a privilege. Representing your country is always a privilege. Obviously, it means a lot to me. And yeah, it's moments when I get to put the Aussie flag on or sing the anthem before a fight or whatever it may be. I cherish those moments and they're priceless. Like not everyone gets to do it, so it's thank you. You count your blessings for, and yeah, it's cool.
Absolutely. Claire, sorry, I keep tripping over my own words. I tend to do this as a I think it's the CTE or something. I think it's something to do with being
From your
punched in the head.
huge fight career.
Yeah, yeah. Such a successful one. As you know, Claire, as you said, blocking with your face. I just tend to block with my chins. I spent most of my career asleep, and that was in training camps as well. Now, Claire, if you have your hand raised on October 25th, what would bringing that the green and gold beauty, the WBC world title, back to Scotland mean for you?
Oh my God, that would be everything. That'd be amazing. Um, I think just because I think there's also another layer to it for me because I've only fought in Thailand and now coming out of that and it being for a world title, it being, in Western world, shall I say, there's so many aspects to it that I think make it such an important fight for me personally, but just in general, bringing it home, it would just be amazing and getting to do that for Headhunters and my coach would be incredible.
Yeah, I can imagine that, especially coming from such a small scene, as you were saying, would mean a lot to have a WBC world champion and also representing your country. Now, just moving beyond that, ladies, we're going to turn up the energy a little bit. Woo, woo, very yeah. I'll tune up the drama a little bit, but we'll keep it respectful, because this is Muay Thai, and in the world of Muay Thai, it's all built on respect. Claire, going to you, what do you respect most about Shannon as a champion, and do you think she has any vulnerability coming into this fight?
Oh, I hate these questions. Well, of course, I respect Shannon the fact that, I mean, you just have to look at her record, really. I mean, she's already defended a world title. She's got an incredible record, and her technical ability and her fight IQ is very high. So, I mean, there's really nothing you can take away from her. And I think that's what also makes the fight so great is because to fight someone of that caliber is amazing. Vulnerability wise, I guess I'd say, well, on paper have more fights, and I do have that kind of aggressive style where I like to go forward. So that could maybe counteract with the technical style. So yeah.
And Shannon, same question. What do you make of Claire's style, and what do you think separates you as a world champion?
Yeah, so honestly, I rate Claire. Oh, I'm sorry, the dogs are going crazy. Okay, sorry. I rate Claire as an opponent. She's been tearing up the Thai scene. She's been active. She's walked forward. She brings the fight. Technically, she's quite well rounded. So yeah, I respect her as an opponent. Obviously, I think she's quite worthy to have the title shot. What separates us is, I'm going to say, our IQ, like my timing, my movement, I think will win me the fight. So yeah, I think that's all what will separate us. It's going to be exciting. I think we both know that. I think the whole crowd knows that it's going to be a clash of styles. And yeah, I'm just excited to put on a show for everyone watching, to be fair.
Yeah, it's a certified banger. Like, if anybody's watching this, you cannot miss it, October the 25th. Now, you've both shown huge respect, and I know that confidence runs deep. If you could say one message to your opponent right now, ahead of fight night, we're a week and a half out, what would it be? I'll go over to Claire first.
I knew you were gonna come to me first. Um, Cease it.
Okay, and then Shannon, to you as well.
Honestly, what I was going to say is safe travels. Hopefully the flight over isn't horrendous, and I'm looking forward to sharing a little bit of birthday cake with you after the fight.
Yeah, that'll be the best part. We can watch it back together while eating cake.
There we go.
Oh, Claire,
It was
is it
Claire's
your
birthday.
on the today or on the 25th?
Oh no, it was like a week ago, but I couldn't do anything because I'm in fight camp.
No, okay. Well,
Thank you.
I think Claire will be too. I just want to say thank you to all the fans for help, supporting not only me but the entire card. Everyone buying the stream, getting tickets. It's what makes it possible. Without the fans, there wouldn't be the fight. So thank you for being fans, I suppose, and supporting the sport.
Yeah, the exact same as Shannon, basically. You know, without the fans, we can't do what we love, and you know, it wouldn't exist without people coming and watching. So they're the ones that make it happen, in a sense. So yeah, just thank you to everyone that watches and that's gonna come over and see it.
So make sure, if you're a fan of Muay Thai, and especially female Muay Thai, make sure you get the live stream, livecombatsports.com.au. Shannon Gardiner versus Claire Rankine. It all goes down October 25th. Muay Thai Super Series. This has been Before the Bell with yours truly, Joe Comerford, in the world of Muay Thai. Good luck to both fighters. And I'm sure that we'll see you in the ring